Hi, everybody. My name is Shara Stavanis, and I've created this YouTube channel so I can help other survivors go through the struggles of the aftermath of treatments, chemotherapy, radiation, all that stuff. So I'll just share with you a little bit about me. I was diagnosed in 2014. And actually, at the time that I was diagnosed, I was moving. We had found our forever farm. I was excited to bring my horse home and have the property to do my gardening and all that fun stuff. So we actually closed on our property on Friday. And then on Monday, I just ran up to the doctor real quick to get some test results from the biopsy that I had. And when she started to say that I needed a lumpectomy on the right and a mastectomy on the right, a lumpectomy on the left, my first thought was, no, we're going to take them both. Because at the time, that's when Angelina Jolie, had that, BRCA2, and she just took them both. So I was like, nope, we're going to do an Angelina Jolie, but you need to make sure that the insurance company is going to pay for it. Because in my mind, I thought I was going to get a breast reduction. Because, I was very, very big-chested. Which, that's going to be another story for another time. But so I was literally excited that I'm going to get a breast reduction and I am going to, or the insurance company is going to pay for it. So I was like, I don't know what you need to do, but the insurance company needs to pay for it. And I'm going on. And in the back, a nurse speaks up and says, cancer, that's your medical coding. And in that moment, I just kind of literally looked around like, you cannot possibly be talking to me. I don't have time right now for this. Not that there's a good time, but I don't have time. I'm moving. My horse comes home Saturday. My daughter turns 6 tomorrow. And they were talking about I had to be in surgery in 2 weeks. And I kept telling them I can't be in surgery in 2 weeks. You're telling me that I'm going to be down, not be able to do anything for 6 weeks. And in my mind, I can't be down for 6 weeks. I'm moving. I have a house to move. I have storage to move. I have a horse to move, a barn to move. So I was, going back and forth with them about I cannot be in surgery in 2 weeks. And they were insisting that I be in surgery in 2 weeks. Till finally I threw my hands up in the air and I said, am I going to die? Am I going to die if I don't have surgery in 2 weeks? And they were like, well, no, your cancer doesn't work like that. And I said, okay, then we need to push it out at least 5 or 6 weeks. So that's what we did. And I literally felt like my life had come crashing down around me. In one instant, I was the happiest woman on earth. I was finally getting, the property that I wanted to be able to teach my daughter how to ride horses and build that bond with her. I didn't know what my future looked like. I did know that I was ready to get through this process as quickly as I could. So whatever I needed to do, I was willing to do. And looking back, the one crucial mistake that I made was I didn't get a second opinion. I beat myself up about that for years, and I'll share a quick story with you about my best friend was diagnosed with breast cancer, and the doctor that told her that she had breast cancer, but that she was going to have a hysterectomy and go through all this stuff. And her husband insisted that she go get a second opinion, and thank goodness that she did, because she didn't have to have a hysterectomy. She didn't have to have a bilateral mastectomies. I believe she only had a lumpectomy. She went through some chemo, It wasn't in her lymph nodes. So thank goodness she got a second opinion. So if there's one thing that I could share with you today that could possibly change your course, would be to get a second opinion. Because this is our life, and we cannot put our life in the hands of the doctors, because they treat us as we're cattle going through the chute towards slaughter, which is pretty crazy, because one shoe doesn't fit all. So it just upsets me that I didn't get a second opinion, because who knows, I might not have had to have a bilateral mastectomy. I might not have had to go through all those treatments of chemotherapy and be on all those medications that they, had me on. It was crazy. So I hope this will help. If there's any one good tip I could give you today, would be get a second opinion before you move forward. We all love our doctors and we all trust our doctors, but this is your life and you need to take control of your life. So I hope this helps, and if you would subscribe to this channel and share it out. Again, this is Boobless and Beautiful, because I never got reconstruction, so I am boobless, and I believe that even though we are boobless, we are still beautiful inside and out, and we deserve to live the best life we can live. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you next time.